Boy, what a gorgeous day here in Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas. You look at the basketball palace of Mid-America, Bud Walton Arena. Great crowd on hand. We got some holiday hoops coming your way. Arkansas, they have won 4 straight. North Carolina A&T coming all the way from Greensboro, North Carolina to face this Razorback club. It's all coming your way here in a matter of moments. Dave Neal alongside between these clubs. The last time they faced each other was back in 2010. Arkansas won that one 87-59. So Boogie Fland, the true freshman out of the Bronx, will start things off. Adu, that shot is partially blocked, a foul in the process, and Adu will head to the free throw line as he gets a little gift here on. Transferred in, of course, from Tennessee, started all 36 games for the Vols last year. Lineup, really, their team begins and ends in the backcourt right now. 2 awesome scorers offensively.
Yeah, they've got 2 guys that have played together pretty much at Coffeyville and Glasper. And Shell, they played together at Coffeyville and then on up here at North Carolina A&T. You don't see guys playing 4 years together much anymore. You part of a Final Four team, gives them some veteran leadership. Probably not scoring right now like they had anticipated him, but when he plays, Dave, he's really been team-oriented. Played very, not forcing things, is really fitting in well. But they're going to need him to pick it up scoring a little bit when conference gets here.
Adu with that tap in. Makes it a 5-0 Arkansas start. Here is Landon Glasper averaging 19 points a game. He hammers home a 3. Landon averaging 35% from behind the arc, his 38th 3 of the year. And Boogie Fland answers right back. He's at 39. DJ trying to get a screen. Adu splits it, and he'll get his own miss. Stays with it. Off the window.
Yeah, you really like him rolling down the middle of in that middle ball screen because
that's the second foul on Force, by the way. Their leading scorer, or second leading scorer at 18 points a game. There's a turnover taken away. Thero spins. 12-3 ball game. That shot's blocked underneath. Ryan Forrest keeps it alive. Back out to Lamuth. Long rebound. Hetakudis. Up and under move. Got it to go. Arkansas will bring it up. Went to high school, 100, 150 yards from here at Fayetteville High.
Be a gap wedge for you, right?
That's it. I wish. Nice play off the window. Thero keeps it alive, kick it back out to Carter Knox. That won't go, and the rebound into the hands of Ryan Forrest. The Aggies answer with a 3 on their end. Make it a 12-7 game. Make it a 12-10 game, excuse me.
If they're going to stay in this game, they're going to have to really get this zone working and get Arkansas to shoot perimeter shots, and then they're going to have to knock down a high percentage of threes.
Tough shot by Knox. Glasper out of Fayetteville. 7'2" sophomore from Croatia.
Yeah, Cal came into the year and said he really wanted him to play inside a lot more. He had a couple games where he hit 5 threes. He said, you know what, I think I'll let him slide out there a little bit more.
Trevin Brazile will line up a 3 and knock it home. Young man out of Greece. Wait for that Greek under-18 national team in their league. A couple of Greek players on this team with Hetakudis as well. The NBA has become such an international game. The college becoming more and more that way as well.
It always kind of works that way. It filters down, but
bounds a game. Got that one to go down on the ESPN app. So Mackay gets both those free throws to go down. Richmond has that one partially blocked. Ivicic keeps it alive, gets it back to Brazile. Wide open, takes it inside and throws it down.
Well, that's what he can do. I mean, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. That's why a lot of scouts and people are very intrigued with him, because He can stretch the floor, but he can also put it on the deck.
Hitting that opening three of the game for him certainly made the Aggies defend the arc. There's a takeaway. Richmond, he's in the open floor. Look out!
Again, if you're Cal, you're loving this because he has been preaching this since he got to Arkansas. They have got to be a better defensive team regardless of who they're playing, regardless of what the score is.
Boy, tough shot there from Landon Glasper.
Oh.
Going left off the backboard. Richmond, count it! He'll head to the free throw line.
And again, what you like, Dave, we talked about it.
He did go to high school up there in Camden, New Jersey, though, but calls Memphis his home. The five-star consensus top 30 player converts on that three-point opportunity, averaging just over 5 points a game. Corner three, short. Rebound underneath goes to Hidekudis, and he'll head to the free throw line. Nikos Hidekudis. North Carolina A&T lost one of their big men, Will Felton, to a knee injury back in late November. Arkansas, 10 out of 20 from the field. Aggies, 5 out of 14. Contact and a whistle. I'll get Ryan
Wall at 7'2". I think at the offensive end, we've seen a couple shots of his.
Ivisic, just one of two players in all of college basketball that has 20-plus three-pointers made and 20-plus blocks on the year. Pretty impressive stuff. With 2 fouls, though, he'll head to the bench. Adu checks in for him. And Adu got beat down the floor by Hidekudis, who threw it down.
Nice play by Hidekudis, and the ball's the most important thing. You got to stop the ball.
Here's Boogie Fland. Richmond off to Knox. Shot clock in single digits. Back to Richmond. Fires for three. Got it. Actually, that's a two. Had his left foot on the line, so that'll go down as a. Thero. Bouncing off of Lamuth. Got pushed, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Up and get the foul.
In his 2024-2025 season, 18 points, 6 rebounds a game. It's shooting 6. Up ahead to Brazil, who didn't see it coming, keeps it alive, though. Thero spins into some traffic. Trying to go up and under and gets Hidekudis off his feet and creates the foul. Boy, kind of got no man's land. Second in the SEC.
Yeah.
Led the team in scoring 6 times. He's led this team in rebounding 6 times and steals 4 times.
He gets to the line. He's only shooting 67%, but he had a really tough game versus Illinois where he missed about 9 free throws.
Ooh, nice move by Jonathan Lamuth, the youngster out of Baltimore, Maryland, who started his career at Maryland last year as a freshman. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time, but boy, he's getting some minutes here at North Carolina A&T.
He's got a little bit of quickness and some guys who can do some things off the dribble.
Boy, that's a great half-court set from Arkansas. Brazil hits Adu for the lay-in.
Cut and get an easy one.
Thero, nice cut. Good pass from Adu that time.
Boy, Dave, the bigs have been really doing a nice job passing the ball, interior passing today, getting some really good looks.
Glasper in and out. Boy, that looks so good coming out of his hand. Alley-oop. Oh, Brazil.
He's been coming, Dave.
Sick and, of course, just legendary man in so many different ways.
The GOAT.
Yep.
You know, he was the GOAT on and off the floor. He was hard on his play.
Be back in the mid-90s, a lot of pavement. So when I see stuff in the country, it kind of wakes me up. He had a deer that he kind of raised from a doe and hung out with his dogs, and this deer would just like hang out in this little cabin like be on the sofa, like watching TV with the dogs. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I'll never forget it.
You're not the first person I've heard that story from.
It's good to see him here. North Carolina A&T trying to hang around. Nice little work from Glasper. Corner three from Brazil, no good. Rebound right into the hands of Ryan Forrest.
Now again, in that possession, North Carolina A&T versus his own got right what they wanted. Arkansas just passing around perimeter. Got to get it in the inside and penetrate.
Knox, they leave him wide open, makes him pay.
Now, if they're going to leave you that wide open.
Here's Wagner. Ivisic comes up to set the screen and get it to the corner, and Knox. Ivisic, little jump hook on the low block.
Like that, man. He knew where he wanted to go with the shot. The guy's playing right behind him. You're 7'2". Do what you want to do and do it well.
And a foul out on the perimeter against Ark. He's 33 and a half minutes a game.
Flan's right behind him.
Yeah. Arkansas has hit 6 of their last 7 from the field and 13 of their last 17 overall. In and out. Richmond, though, with the rebound. So Arkansas has only given up 8 fast break points in the last 2.5 games.
Taking care of the ball, getting good shot attempts.
Boy, Glasper's got fires for 3. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound to Forrest. That 3 is good by Mackay.
There's one thing that Arkansas is struggling a little bit with in this game is there's been spurts where the Aggies have really been able to penetrate and spray it and get some good looks.
So Brazil, another basket for him. He's up to 9 here in the first half. Takeaway by the Hogs. 2-on-1 run out. Wagner takes it himself. Here's Glasper. Glasper took 25 shots in their last game against Coastal Carolina. It's 10 of 25 at halftime, and maybe not commend his guys because he didn't want to do that at halftime.
But the notorious letdown before the Christmas break, and to come out and share the ball like that and have the energy defensively that they've showed by all 9 players who have gotten in the game, it's very impressive.
Knox in and out. Haydu keeps it alive. Fland will reset things underneath to Brazil. Couple of bounces in the paint, goes up, got it to go.
And that's what you didn't see a lot of last year and the years before. I know he's been hampered by injuries, but it was more of a tendency on a play like that to float to the perimeter. Nice to see him stick his nose in there and get physical.
A foul against, I think, Brazil. Called Hida Kudus. That is what they're looking at. We can see it right here. Just keep an eye on the logo right here where Hida Kudus got shot in the back.
I don't think that's anything malicious.
I don't think that's anything.
You got to look down there and start seeing who's on the floor and who's got the worst free throw percentage. And if he makes this one, Cal will look at his assistant and go, I thought you said he wasn't any good.
1 out of 2 at the line, 52-31. Knox. Cam Shell picks up. Can't wait to get into the CAA. They have played a gauntlet of teams here. Hurt, missed 8 games and went on a slide, never really could get out of it.
Yeah, they've struggled with the injury.
Cal saying move that ball. Didn't take long. There's a couple passes and a shot. No good. And he shakes his head on the far side.
Well, he's shaking his head because you got to gather yourself and go up strong and in balance. You don't need to shoot a floater there.
8 seconds to go before halftime. Tough shot. Up to Knox. He will stop and fire and misses. But Arkansas will shoot 52% here in the first half.
15-1 is,
Yeah.
you don't see that, if ever.
Boogie Fland had 6 of those 15 assists, 5 points, 6 assists for the freshman. Well, there's a turnover to start the second half. Forrest goes to the rim, can't get it to go. Thero. Just physically, they don't have anybody who can stop him.
I mean, the outlet pass if he doesn't have the shot.
They do. Now Fland. High floater, tough shot. Glasper's shot no good. Boy, the Aggies 0 for 5 to start the second half.
Just having trouble getting any kind of penetration.
Count it, Boogie Fland trying to hit double figures if he can convert this free throw.
He didn't just turn that corner and go, out of control down the lane. He sized him up with a little hesitation dribble, saw the advantage, and took it.
30-point advantage. Largest lead of the afternoon. Oh, Forrest with a hammer.
Little lack of
Haydu just reaches over Forrest for the rebound. Still alive, and Aggies come out of there with it. Here's Glasper. Just threw it up over Wagner and got it to go.
When he got that ball, Dave, I was going to say, I wanted to go and say, what do you think the odds are this is going up?
Really, really good. And a foul on the Aggies. Haydu will head to the free throw line.
Team, and I think once they get into conference again, we've touched.
Haydu.
It's from Fayetteville. There's plenty of other cats you can boo, man. Give the hometown dude, cut him some slack, man.
Glasper's 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 5 from behind the arc. And speaking of the
doing things on the inside, I think it's really shown that Arkansas can go to a different level, a different gear.
partially blocked for a moment, but then they put back. Actually, I think St. John's won a close one last night or the night before. I can't remember if it was last night. All the days are running together, but I think he just tied Coach Cal for the #1 spot among active coaches and tied for 8th overall all time.
They're the bottom half. it's going to be a gauntlet, man.
There's a foul against Murphy. And I'll say it again, the league now in the month of December is 61.
They better.
Other games to.
And I haven't seen them. I get to do them at the end of the month, but you said you've
Oh.
seen them.
I saw them knock off Pitt in the SEC ACC Challenge, just dominated the Panthers. Really, really good program. Ole Miss,
Yeah,
playing great.
pick your poison if you're an opponent of the SEC.
Deep three by Glasper, got it. Glasper up to 14 now with his second three.
That guy's got to really be enjoying coming home and knowing that he grew up in the shadows of this program and in this arena, having a nice game.
Thero rips the net. Here's Forrest. That layup goes. Another Arkansas out of Marion, Arkansas, over there by Memphis. He's coming back home. Started his career at Northwest.
This next 2 months, you want to see some good basketball, see some compelling games, some big-time athletes. Tune in.
Here's Forrest right down the lane. Nice job. I thought he got too far underneath the rim, able to get it to go.
There's one thing today, that's about the third time that a guy has gone coast to coast. Got to communicate.
Whack.
Alongside, you just got to try to find a way to turn in.
Fland with a dozen. Thero with a dozen.
Bases with UPS and Amazon, I can tell you that. I wish they'd just drive by my house one time, Dave. Just one time.
Just drive by it. Ivasic, 7-2, easy throwdown.
That's for him.
Taken away by the Hogs, but then right back to the Aggies. Forrest takes it right to Ivasic. Now a little run out. Thero takes it himself. Court set here, as they have scored on 67% of their possessions this afternoon. Ivasic in the corner. Launches a three, no good. Thero is there, back to Ivasic. Now to Knox, and he'll lay it up and in.
Nice pass by a 7'2" guy, a little wraparound.
And a foul against the Hogs underneath.
It's base so that he can stay on balance with when he rolls.
Unbelievable passes. It was like, who is this guy? Boy, misses everything. You're going to have to ice that right arm down. That's his 19th shot of the game. Finally, Edu corrals it and gets the basket.
Again, you like
Actually blocked by Brazil. Back the other way. Thero. Glasper up to Forrest. Boy, nice little run out there as Lamuth able to convert.
good look ahead by Forrest.
Three, no good. Long rebound to Lamuth. Here's Forrest, reverse layup is good.
And that right there is the synopsis, what you don't want to see in this game where
Brazil able to keep it alive. Count the basket. Those two guys just kind of growing up in Philly together. They're tight.
Yep.
Nice basket there from the hands of Cam Shell. Been quiet tonight. Cam averaging 8 points a game, but that's his first basket. Edu. Boy, just backed himself underneath the. Something tells me that we'll see more double-figure assist nights from Boogie Flan.
Oh, yeah. Great feel for the game.
Edu, by the way, with a season-high 15. He also has 9 rebounds. Now give him a season-high 17. Mackay to the logo. Good work. Jalal with 9 points.
You know, if you're North Carolina A&T, you're trying to do kind of the same thing that Arkansas is trying to do, is that gain confidence, work on some things, that nice little things, try to build on stuff.
Arkansas's played 8 guys this afternoon. 7 of them are in double figures. Up from Columbus, and then 11:30 Eastern time, or right after the game, it'll be SEC football final. Be on the moving around, traveling, trying to get home, so I'll have the app in full force.
I will be sitting with my grandkids.
I know, one of them had a birthday last night. Tap. Lamuth tapped around a couple of times and saved by the Aggies in the corner. Forrest keeps it alive. The young man from his backcourt of Forrest and Glasper. Going to be maybe the top, could be the top duo in the CAA. Glasper underneath, nice pass. Murphy with the dunk.
And again, those 2 games, they really struggled. And then the last probably 8 or 11, I believe, the last 11, they were really, I think, shooting right around 40%. So, yeah, that's something that you didn't want to see happen today.
Yeah, after 2 games, they were 337th in Division I basketball. And this little 9-game run that they have been on shooting the ball, they've pushed it up to 60.
A misnomer, because the shots they took today, I can't think of any 3 that was forced or ill-advised.
Cam Shell gets it his second basket. Arkansas, by the way, at 91 points. Second time this year they have gone over the 90-point mark. 1:40 to play. Both these teams will kind of head their own ways. Christmas break. Guys going home for a few days. Kelly got it to go. Aiden Kelly, the freshman out of Memphis, Tennessee. Here's Forrest, takes it right to the big fella, can't get it to go. Murphy the rebound. And Carolina Central on December 28th, and then they get rolling. They've already played 1 conference game to this point, but it gets real serious. They start with Elon, then Drexel, and then Delaware. Their first 3 after the first of the year in the CAA. Arkansas hopes to get Nelly Davis back. Hopefully by the 30th, if not by the first conference game. And when he gets back, it might be the first time all year that this team will have all the pieces.
Scoring, but has also shown that he's a very good playmaker. When he was at Florida Atlantic, he's in their league and in the tournament. So they will be glad to have him back and looking for him to really, I think he's going to really have a good conference season and shoot the ball well and get it going.
Well, the Hogs shoot 50%. Dish out 26 assists on 37 made shots, and they hold North Carolina A&T to 36%. So once again, the final score from Fayetteville, Arkansas 95, the Aggies 67. Coming up next, it's SEC Now with Peter Burns and Pat Bradley.